taping.
All right, this beauty, one of my personal favorites, I shouldn't say that. Okay, this is the 1956 DeSoto Adventure. DeSoto introduced this in 1956. It was a limited production. They only made it in one color scheme, the gold, black, and white. Sounds like a shocker car, huh? Gold, black, and white. It had a 341 cubic inch Hemi engine. In fact, somebody told me yesterday, they said, really, this was the start of the muscle cars. Not the Mustangs and the Corvettes. This thing was the start of it with the Hemi engine. There were a total of only 996 of these cars ever sold the first year. This particular car right here has been, get this, it's been with the same original family all this time. One of the unusual features that this thing has, if you'll go where those guys are at later on and look inside, this has a record player underneath the dashboard. They called it Highway Hi-Fi. It has 7-inch custom for that time. It's a little 7-inch record, and it would spin at 16 2/3 RPM. So guess what? You could put a little needle on there, drive down the highway, and get about an hour's worth of music. The owner said it worked great. It wouldn't skip until you hit about 130 miles an hour. The car's also equipped with factory air conditioning. This was a big deal back then. In fact, notice those two scoops in the back, right by the trunk lid? That is the intake for the air conditioning. Okay? In the old days, they used to put it in the back like we saw back there in the Cadillac. In fact, if you look in the back seat, there's a little vent. That's where the air conditioning actually came back out from the rear seat. Now, you guys are all familiar in your cars. You've got a max switch for your air conditioning, right? And if you don't know what that does, all that does is it takes the air that's inside your car already and re-air conditions it. If you turn max off, then it just brings air from outside into your car. This is the same thing, except it was a little switch in the back. So if you wanted max air, you had to get out of your car, open the trunk up, flip it over to max air, close the trunk, get back in, and drive down the road. That's their version of max air. 1956 DeSoto Adventurer.